Hi Taurus, this is going to be your reading for the month of September. This will be for Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Rising signs. And keep in mind it is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with your situation. If you do want a personal reading, my information is down in the description box. Alright, so what I like to do is I like to get a card or two of where you're currently at, and then you hopefully might know if this resonates with you, okay? Or if this, is your reading, right? All right, let's see. What do we have for Taurus? I'm feeling a sense of relaxation, like you're able to relax about something, because I immediately got this peaceful, calm energy. Okay. Let's see. What do we have for Taurus? Where are they currently at? What do we have for Taurus? Where are they currently at? Oh, okay. This Neptune. Neptune is a very spiritual card. There could be something that you're seeing through the fog about. You're no longer wearing rose-colored glasses. It can also mean you were involved in spiritual practices, meditation, something like that. Okay, let's see. What do I want to pull here? Let's go to one of these, and then I'll just kind of see what that Neptune might be about. All right, let's see. What do we have for Taurus? Where are they currently at? What do we have for Taurus? Where are they currently at? Oh, there we go. Eyeglasses. Okay, let's see here. You're seeing things clearly. So what I was saying is, with Neptune, sometimes it's like Neptune is delusions and seeing through the fog. You're unable to see through the fog, but it's like that currently where I'm getting is anything that you had any delusions about, you're gaining some sort of clarity. Okay, you're starting to see things clearly. So I'm not sure in regards to what that would be. We'll see as we go through the reading, but whatever you didn't see the whole actual situation about, you're now coming into some insight. You're now getting some clarity. You're now seeing things clearly. Okay. All right, let's see here. What do we have for Taurus for the month of September? What do we have for Taurus for the month of September? I feel like you're getting some sort of, I was getting this peaceful energy in the beginning. You might be going, like also with Neptune as a spiritual card, like I said, Neptune is a spiritual planet. It's divine love. So you could also be focusing on, relaxing the body, meditation, breath work, anything like that. It could be coming in for you. Maybe because you want to gain some insight on this situation that you had not seen clearly. But I do see you gaining some clarity here, okay, in regards to that. What do we have for Taurus for the month of September? All right. Pisces. Let's see you following your dreams, and 8th house endings and beginnings. Okay, so again, we're getting this spiritual energy with Pisces, Neptune, right? We're getting this this spiritual energy in. I'm also getting that you are following your dreams. Also, for the month of September, you should also be paying attention to your dreams with that Pisces card coming up. Okay, paying attention to your dreams. You could get some intuitive information there. 8th house. Endings and new beginnings. There could be some things that end quickly, but then you have a new beginning that comes through really quickly, okay? Let's pull a Kipper card here and see what that might be about. All right, let's see. What do we have for Taurus? What do we have for Taurus? You're getting some sort of message, okay? You're getting some sort of information, I feel, this month. A message of concern. Could be around the 14th of September. That message could give you some clarity in regards to whatever that is. Let's pull one more here. Actually, I'm going to go from this deck. Let's go from this deck. See, what is this message of concern about? What is this message of concern about for Taurus? This is comes on very suddenly. Okay, we got slingshot. I feel that this comes on very suddenly. And I feel like with that Pisces card, it's something that you already had an intuition about. It's like a push and pull. I feel like this, you know, slingshot, it comes on very suddenly. That's sort of this 8th house. This endings and new beginnings. Let's see where this is going with the tarot. What do you have for Taurus for the month of September? So we get the 10 of Cups. That's good. Five of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles. And the Page of Swords. This is an interesting reading, Taurus, because I'm seeing there's some sort of ending and new beginning happening that comes across suddenly, but for some reason you're happy about it. It feels to me like this could, before I say anything, let me just go into one of these cards. What does this ending have to do with? I feel like this ending somewhat has, I got the biker. So you're like, kind of like the rebel, the outsider, you know, different. This ending that's happening where you're getting clarity, this is giving you freedom, okay? This is giving you some sort of freedom, and that is making you happy. I feel like this has to do, I'm getting work. Some sort of job change here, okay? And I feel like that comes across suddenly. Okay, so maybe you had some intuition, or maybe you had a little bit of a slight feeling that something was going on, but had no concrete evidence, right? And thought you might have been delusional, losing your mind, whatever. But this comes about, and I feel like you're happy about this. And like I said, I feel like it has to do with work. We get the Five of Pentacles and Three of Pentacles. Again, this guy is writing, you know, if you see he's writing something down. Again, that message of concern. I feel like you're receiving some sort of information through communication, either through, an email, a phone call, verbally, something that is making you feel left out in the cold. But in the same sense, you're happy about it. Like, so what I would say here is this, like, an example is someone's unhappy in a job. They're in a toxic work environment, right? But they can't see the way out of that. And then all of a sudden, it ends for some reason. And so that brings them happy, and that makes them feel free to get out of that situation, even though it might feel a little frustrating. Okay. Whew. Okay, so I get the Page of Swords last. I do feel like there's some sort of childish people in the workplace that contributed to this ending. Okay. And now this could have already happened, or this could be in the future. Like I said, if that resonated, this first part resonated with you. Let's go in to clarify some of this. First, I want to look at, at this 10 of Cups, like ultimately, and I want to say here, Taurus, not to have fear in regards to this, because ultimately, I'm getting you're happy about the situation. Even though it comes across suddenly, you're happy about this situation because this gives you some freedom in some way. All right. Oh. Why is the 10 of Cups here? Six of Cups. And the Hermit. Like, so it feels like it's a toxic work environment, and you're able to heal your heart. If you look at this Hermit, he's got like this, his heart is overflowing. It's like he's got this gem of a heart or something like that. That's what it looks like to me. But you're able to heal from not being in this situation, not being in this environment. And it brings you back to a happier place. Okay, let's see, why is the Five of Pentacles and Three of Pentacles there? Hangman. Even though this situation happens, you're trying to look at a different perspective. Did this happen for a reason? Is this putting me to a much better position, right? A much better job. Even though the initial is shock here, okay? And the King of Wands. I feel like this might put you in a position to do something that you're very passionate about. Even maybe starting your own business here, okay? Because of this ending with this work environment, right? Why is the Page of Swords here? And I'm not trying to give a negative reading. I'm just trying to give you information to help you. And it seems like even if you're in this situation, Taurus, and this job ends, you're ultimately happy about it. You're able to heal from, it just feels like a toxic environment, and it like needs to really be removed from your life. And sometimes the universe puts us in situations where we're not ready to leave because we're attached in some way, and then it's like, okay, you don't want to make the decision to get out of a situation that's not good for you. We're going to make that change happen. And it might seem difficult when it's initially happening. But it's always for your highest good, your highest potential, okay? Your highest soul growth, all right? Why is the Page of Swords here? Two of Pentacles. I do feel like there's going to be two opportunities coming in. You have a choice of two things in regards to work. Now, this could be wanting to do your own business, or maybe there's another job opportunity. Okay, so it could be like two jobs, right? It could be you deciding, do I want to start my own thing, so I'm working for myself, or do I want to go ahead and work for someone else. It could be that. But there's 2 opportunities here. Okay. Okay, 8 of Swords. Don't, like, the 8 of Swords, it's having fear, but nothing is actually touching her. Okay? Nothing is actually touching her. Nothing can actually hurt you. Nothing's, you know, none of the swords are touching her, or they're just around her. They're in her own mind. So get out of your head in regards to any worries, I would say here. Let's see. Why? One more. The Devil. Yeah, it's this toxic environment. It's like you might be going back and forth. Well, why did this happen? You know, I'm a good worker. I do this. But it's removing you from this toxic situation. Okay? All right, so we're going to go into the outcome for the month of September. But remember, you're happy about this. Even though there's this worry, this anxiety, you're happy about this. But I do see 2 opportunities coming in. Okay? All right, let's see. Whether that's you deciding between 2 things, or you deciding on starting your own thing and or working for someone else, you're looking at things from a different perspective and weighing all your options, okay, out on the table. All right, let's see. What is the outcome for Taurus for the month of September? We get King of Cups, the 4 of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands. There's that new beginning, right? And the Star, wish fulfillment, okay? So even though there's going to be some sort of transition happening in the month of September, even though there's might be some difficult things coming up for you, you're getting removed from this toxic situation, right? And you're going to get some sort of wish fulfillment. There is going to be some sort of new beginning with this Ace of Wands, okay? You're looking at yourself and what would emotionally fulfill me? What kind of position would make me happy with this King of Cups? Okay, let's get into that a little bit. Let's go into this. I'm going to go into this Zodiac. This is a tiny deck. This Zodiac archetypes. And I'm just going to see. I'm going to pull 2 cards here. And we're going to look at that. All right, give me 2 cards for this King of Cups. What would make Taurus happy? I mean, you're going to ultimately know, but sometimes we question things. Okay. We get the Judge. Something where you could be having some control of justice for other people. Now, it doesn't have to be just a physical judge. It could be something, these are small, so I'll kind of hold it up. Something where you are fighting for the underdog, or also in a position where you are doing the right thing, okay, and providing justice for others. Something about ethics and truth here, and fairness. Okay, one more for Taurus. Okay, so we get the Phoenix. See if you could see that. Reborn, rises from the ashes. And that, to me, I'm getting, that is you going in your own way. Okay, doing what you want to do, what you're passionate about. Because of what difficulty that you might have gone through either previously or in the month of September. It's like you're wanting to help others that would be in that kind of situation and show them that they can rise up from this. Okay. All right. Let's get into this 4 of Pentacles, and then we'll go into the Ace of Wands and the Star. Because that's talking about an exciting new beginning that provides wish fulfillment. Okay. All see. Oh. Let's see. Why is this Four of Pentacles here? The Chariot. You're having victory over difficult circumstances, okay? Things are going to move forward. This is not you not having employment. It is a short-lived thing. I feel like only 2 weeks is what I'm hearing. But you're having some sort of exciting new beginning that is some sort of wish fulfillment here. Let's see. Why is the Ace of Wands in the Star card here? The Moon. This eclipse, so I see the Moon as the new moons and full moons, and this eclipse that's happening today, September 7th, of when I'm recording this, that is bringing about a positive change in your life. Okay, so this eclipse is going to affect you, not just, it just doesn't happen on the day of the eclipse. You know, this can affect you for up to a big change. Eclipses bring big changes, endings, and new beginnings. And, you know, they're long lasting. You know, they're not just the day of. All right, one more here. And the High Priestess. Major changes, I would say here. You could be also, this passionate new beginning could have to do with some sort of spiritual work or some sort of something where you're using your intuitive abilities as well. But you're holding all the information. You know all the secrets with this High Priestess. And I would say trust your intuition. You're getting whatever this wish fulfillment of what kind of position that you would want to be in. You might be getting information through dreams. You might just know. Okay, some people just know what's right for them. Some people just know. Let's pull a couple more here. It's something new that you haven't done before. Okay, I would say with the Page of Pentacles. It's something that you might want to keep, the Seven of Swords. It's something you might want to keep a secret, or it could also be something with the Seven of Swords that you might be deceiving yourself, that you think that you can't do that. You don't think you have all the skills for that, but you do. Regardless of what it is, an exciting, transformative new beginning that is a wish fulfillment. And I do feel like this loss of employment is very short-lived. All right, let's see. What else for Taurus? What's the Astro Dice say? Okay. We have 6th house, Pisces, and the South Node. I feel like this could have to do with your intuition. Something that you actually, some sort of gift that you, gift or talent that you might have from a past life or that you've done in the past. You might be developing psychic abilities, Taurus. It might have already started to happen, but you might be getting more of them. And you might decide to do psychic or spiritual work and start your own business or your own channel or your own TikTok or whatever, something like that. All right, Taurus. I hope that helps, and I hope you guys are doing well and you have a wonderful day. All right, see ya.